Hi guys, I want to talk about one of the most underrated exercises, or let me say it better, one of the most underrated muscles that we do not train, especially for combat athletes, meaning that if you do any type of martial arts, fighting, or type of competitions, right? And it's your neck muscles. A lot of times, those be the muscles we kind of leave for the end of the training session. But by the time the end of the training session, we kind of tired. We just want to go home and eat and drink, so we kind of skip it. But that's actually probably one of the most important for two different reasons. One, performance. Two, injury prevention. And you could decide which one is more important. To me, they're equally as important. And what I mean by that is when I'm thinking about, doesn't matter if it's wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, my neck takes so much pressure, right? If I'm grappling, people try to choke me, try to wrench on me. I'm wrestling, I'm driving with my head. I'm trying to blast doubles with my head. My neck, my cervical spine takes so much pressure. If I'm boxing and kickboxing, bang, 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 or even when I'm blocking, I'm still taking that punch. Excuse me, phone about to die. That a lot of times we we have neck injuries, and if you ever had one, you know that's game over, right? If you ever got like a little bit of a stunner, like a stinger, and you're like, man, I can't even turn my neck, and that's a good one. Bad one is when you have to go and get surgery, and that could be career ending. Okay, so what do we do, right? Simple. Just work them out. Work them out. Be consistent with it. And I give you 3 exercises, and it doesn't take much, right? So the beginner level of this exercises, okay, we're gonna do. A lot of my guys know about this, yes, no's, and maybes. So I will lay on my back and I'll do yeses, right? And I go up and down. Yeses. Okay. I like to do anywhere from 30 to 50, right? If you're beginner, maybe 30. If you want to go a little bit more advanced, 50. It's yeses, right? So it looks like this. If I want to do a little bit more advanced, I will find a surface where I can put I can hang my head off, and you see a lot of like boxers doing this. So I go deeper into it, right? Next one, nose, okay? Turn it, chin to shoulder, okay? Once again, if I want to be a little bit more advanced, okay, I got nothing to rest, I can do it here, and I can even make it even tougher, and I do one side at a time, which really sucks, okay? The third one is maybes, right? That's when I go ear to shoulder, right? Once again, I can also make that tougher by just doing one side at a time, right? So to recap, yeses, nos, maybes, right? And then, like I said, you do anywhere from 30 to 50 reps, and really start to feel that burn. And what I'm doing, yeses, right? I'm working in the sagittal plane, okay? Nose, right? I'm working in the transverse plane. And maybes, I'm working in the frontal plane. So I'm actually moving my neck in all three different types of planes of movement, right? Now, one of the things I don't do is the old school wrestling drills when we do neck bridges, right? You see the old school wrestling drills where the guys are like, and they go like this, stuff like that. Now, talk to your chiropractor, and they would tell you, don't do that, okay? Don't do it for wrestling, don't do it for grappling. I understand how sometimes it gives you a little bit more mobility because they can get your hips into it, but when you contorted your neck and putting that type of pressure on your neck and going side to side, back and front, you are really putting your neck in a bad place. And it may work out for you early on in your career, but when you get a little bit older to my age, you're gonna realize that was a big mistake, and you'll be going to get neck surgeries. And I'm 41, never had a major injury, and I've been doing combat sports for like 20 years. Plus, I was in the Army before that, right? And I've never had a major injury, and that's because I took care of my body. I understand physiologically how to move and how to grow and become stronger and become more athletic without doing old school stuff that did more. It may give you benefit, initial benefit, but long-term damage. And that's what we want to stay away from. All right, guys, Those are the 3 neck exercises you should do at least 3 to 4 times a week. Make it consistent, do it, live it, love it, hard work, dedication. I'm out.